always said it could not be done. Playing that many fan games all at once. That's insane. Well, they were wrong. And now he's back to play all the fan games. And possibly beat them. Because he's SpaceHamster!
SpaceHamster! Bowser, the baddest boss of the Mushroom Kingdom. He's been the head honcho bad guy since Mario was created, taking his place as the final boss in the majority of the Mario Brothers games. He's so good at it, in fact, that he's never even succeeded once at everything he's ever set out to accomplish. Well, to be fair, that's not his fault. That's Mario's fault. But has Nintendo ever given Bowser a shot at the big leagues and given him a game of his own? Yes, actually. Well, he's been in games. You can play as him. Well, yeah, you can play as Bowser sometimes. Yippee! But what about a game that's all about Bowser? And that's where the fans come in. So today, we're gonna be taking a look at a bunch of different fan games for Bowser. So let's make like the big reptilian himself and... like this amazing specimen called Bowser's Nightmare. I think I'm about to have a nightmare. Ask yourself one question. Have you ever wanted to pretend to be Bowser and then click a bunch of Marios to death? And all the while listening to a sped up remix of the Forest Maze song from Super Mario RPG? Well then, you're in luck! Because that's what this game is. So Bowser's Nightmare is basically a clicking game. I guess that's what you call it. Cause you click. Let's just take a minute though to appreciate the Marios. They don't even need to walk, they just perpetually inflate and deflate their feet to move. That takes skill. This game has got 2 rules. 1, click on Mario. 2, don't stop clicking on Mario. The further you get into the game, the harder it gets, with more Marios showing up that progressively get harder to kill. And the more Marios you miss, the faster your life will go down. Eventually it gets so crazy that there's basically no way to win, and then you fail. Just like Bowser always does.
Oh my god, no! There's too many Marios! Too many Marios! Too many Marios!
How about a game where you don't have to use your imagination and you can actually be Bowser? I got you, fam! This is Super Paper Bowser's Skyrun! In this game, you control Bowser in his Koopa Clown car, and you have to avoid all the enemies while collecting coins. It's all easier said than done because you also have to fight against the wind, which can dictate your controls, like how fast you move or if your controls get reversed or not. It's actually a little infuriating when you think you're okay, the wind suddenly changes and pushes you straight into an enemy. Okay, easy, dodge the Goomba, get the coins, come on, here we go. Gotta take this one out with a fireball, we got this, no! Son of a! Oh good, now I'm stuck at the top of the level and I can't get out. I guess this is where you live now, Bowser, because I can't do anything! Wake up before you get killed. Minions! Wow, is that a great name or a great name? It's okay, I guess. In this game, Bowser has found himself in a pretty unbelievable predicament. He's on a conveyor belt that progressively gets faster, filled with hazards, toads, and Goombas. What's the point of this belt? Why was it built? Don't ask logical questions. You need only know one thing. Save the Goombas, save the world. It took me a little bit to realize that I wasn't supposed to be saving the toads as well, but instead you're supposed to let them die in the lava. Occasionally you'll get some bonuses like stars that'll let you run through everything, and even a power-up that lets you turn everything into Goombas for a short while. You save the Goombas by roaring in their faces, and presumably this wakes them up, as if the conveyor belt over lava wouldn't do that. And if you accidentally wake up a toad, they ascend. No points. Toads aren't worth points. No points. You think like all these guys just took like 8 doses of NyQuil? How do you not wake up? Conveyor belt over lava. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Warning! Warning! This game is so intense it might actually be too intense or scary for you. Please consider yourself warned about it.
Defend Bowser's Castle. It's a game. Imagine this, you are Bowser, sitting atop his majestic castle.
the wind blowing through his hair.
Sexy. And you have to defend the castle from a vicious army of toads. You can hold them off by buying troops with your coins and halting the toads where they stand. You can buy Goombas, Koopa Troopas, Lakitus, and Bomb-Moms. Each of the troops you buy are limited by the funds you have and serve different purposes. Goombas parachute down and run into the first thing they see. Koopa Troopas launch from the castle balcony into multiple enemies. Lakitus hang around up top and throw multiple Spinies, which are superior to Goombas. And Bomb-Moms stop at the first thing they hit and explode in an AoE attack. The game is actually really difficult, if only because you don't know what you should be spending your money on right away, and especially once the aerial waves start, it really ramps up.
Holy crap, these toads really came back in some firepower!
Hey, man, I'm the fantastic fungus.
Oh, snap!
Alright, I think I got this. These stupid toads are going down. What? Tanks? Tanks? The toads have freaking tanks? What are we supposed to do? What do we do? What do we do? No! Look at me, I'm Bowser. I lost my castle. Boo-hoo. Gotta hire a lawyer. A Koopa lawyer. This is the part of the video where we graduate onto what I like to call Mario clones. So let's take a moment to look back on what we've experienced so far. These are the types of games that are probably the closest you could get to an actual Super Mario Bros. Game. Their design and functionality are relatively similar, and all things considered, they're Mario games. The first one is this one called Bowser's Last Stand. Oh, where was his first stand? Am I right, everyone? He's a failure. Oh, what? This game actually has a story? Gwa ha ha ha. With this kind of power, I'll beat Mario next time for sure. Yeah, you think so, Bowser? Oh! That's a toad posse. A posse of toads. What are you doing breaking into my castle? It's expensive, you know. Yeah! You tell him, Bowser! It's over, Bowser! Wait, how do you talk like Toad? While you were down here training, we defeated the entire Koopa Troop. Oh, you mean like the 2 seconds I was training, like in the very beginning? That's it, you asked for it. Oh! Steal my job, will you? I won't have it. Job? What? So Bowser basically goes on a revenge-fueled adventure to get the Mushroom Kingdom back under its rightful rule. As I said before, this game is probably most akin to a regular Mario game. Since you're Bowser, though, you have a few extra abilities, like the ability to use fireballs at will, do a defensive spin dash move, and the famous ground pound. The levels are pretty short, and there aren't too many enemies because they're all toads. Every time you reach the end of the world, you storm the castle and have to take it back. So you have to fight Giga Bowser? Wait, did I miss something? So you're telling me that I gotta fight a clone Bowser as Bowser? I'm okay with it. Why? It's our greatest weapon, Mega. Oh, it's Mega Bowser, not Giga. I'll have to go back and change the script, re-upload the video, re-upload it tomorrow. At the end of every castle, instead of a toad, you'll run to some of Bowser's army and release them. But on the final world... Oh, plot twist, bamboozled! Everything is not what it seems because, well, did you see the cage? Turns out Mario and friends have been captured the whole time, and the Mushroom Kingdom has been taken over by a rogue toad gang! They're called the Great Death Cap Empire.
So now, with the true enemy revealed,
we storm the final castle and kill some toads! Yeah! Eat it, Giga! Mega Bowser! Eat this! Said Bowser. Old Shaggy would have wanted it. You know, that actually wasn't half bad. I mean, none of the jokes really land, but all things considered, I've played much worse. There are a few other fan games as well that are actually pretty good. Like Paper Bowser World, another side-scrolling Bowser game. My favorite thing about this one is that you can get your Mii power on, grow huge, and take up most of the screen. Holy crap, Bowser! You been hitting that gym? You been doing reps? Get swole? Nah. You can also do this. So that's cool. There really isn't a whole lot to say about this one, though. It's not a bad little ROM. One of the more notable things about it is that you can play as Bowser and Cammy. And if you play as Cammy, you get little spells. I also love that when you get to the castles, you have to fight a boss, and the boss is usually just a derpy-looking Yoshi. And then you just roast him in like half a second. The final boss is Mario, but you defeat him in the same way you defeat Yoshi. I don't really know what his strategy was. It didn't work.
Oh, Bowser, what are you doing here? How'd you get past Mario?
Yeah, that's a question for the ages.
Aha! Princess Peach, I have found you at last! I have come to escort you back to my castle!
Ew, no way. I'm going on a vacation with Mario and Luigi. Oh, Peach wanted to go on vacation?
Well, I wish you would have said something earlier. I mean, I went through all that work and I didn't know.
Back it up, we're going home! I did want to talk about at least one game that I found that was actually pretty good. It's a game called Bowser in the Horrible Nightmare. It's another night in the mushroom world, and every citizen of every kingdom is deep in slumber. But tonight, something is different. In the realm of the very dreams, a sinister plot is unfolding. Tonight, like every other night, Bowser, the king of the Koopas, is dreaming of finally defeating Mario and taking the Mushroom Kingdom on his own. Are you gonna give me pause powers to read this? It's going too fast and I can't read well. So it looks like Wart is back in this adventure. You know the guy from Mario 2? And while Bowser is over here sleeping like a little doofus, he gets sucked into a nightmare of Wart's creation. Apparently this nightmare looks a lot like Mario 2. Oh my gosh, it's like an allegory, man. It's like trying to insinuate that Mario 2 is the worst one, the nightmare. Not cool, man. Oh wow, I can already tell that this game is much more polished than anything we've played today so far. Bowser moves much more precisely and heavily in this one. You can even punch stuff. Yeah, get wrecked! Of course, you can also shoot fireballs. Whoa, this game is actually pretty fun. There's a lot of cool aesthetic environments and music, and most of the enemies have certain ways you have to attack them in order to successfully kill them without taking damage. At the end of the levels, you have to find these dream orb things and beat the snot out of them. Yeah, get messed on, orb! And every level ends with Bowser jumping off and yelling, "Showtime!" Showtime! Honestly, I could only get about as far as the second boss because unfortunately the game kept crashing for me. And the boss was so difficult that it required pixel precision to even beat. It's unfortunate too because the game is actually really cool. It even has custom cutscenes introducing the boss. One of the coolest things is that there's an actual ability progression system implemented. After you defeat the first boss, you get to upgrade one of your abilities, which can change up how you can approach certain obstacles. The first boss is this Lantern Wraith. He's not too difficult, you just have to use fire moves on him until his wraithness goes away, and then you punch him right in the dick. The boss I couldn't beat, on the other hand, basically has the smallest window of opportunity that I've ever seen. So I died a lot. And every time I died, there was a chance the game could crash. And if it crashed, I had to play everything up till that point again. Oh boy, this is super fun. I'm doing this again for the 9th time. I'm definitely not getting mad. Dang it! I can't beat it. And now I'm gonna need another game that's gonna be like a palate cleanse. Something to vent my emotions. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the stuff. They're satisfying. Yeah, take that, Mario and Peach. Yeah, no more Mario, no more Peaches, no more Toads. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to click that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like these, and let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. Comment down below. Also, thank you to everyone who sends the art. You guys are amazing as always. And if you just can't wait for more videos, I got 2 more videos for you right there. Weird Wario games and Waluigi games. Wow, It's almost like I've done this type of video before.
Don't tell Shaggy. He'll come in the night and take my videos down.
I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm gonna go.